have hand soap? Regular hand soap?
And rolling. There is the cameraman.
Hey.
Alright. There. So, here we are. Welcome to Multikulti. This is Multikulti. This is where we have our artwork. It's beautiful. And this is where we have our vendor. Right now there's tilapia and vegan food. Very yummy. Only $5. Over here is the bathroom. This is where most people miss aim. Over here, this is this the future we want? I don't know. But it's something to ponder. Here is the green door. And in the door is a green room. And in the room is apocalyptic music. That music will continue until the very end. This is where we have our marvelous propaganda, such as the garlic. And the mystery person in the first issue of the garlic is standing right next to me. Here's Andrey. Say hi, Andrey.
Hello.
Alright. And here is the dark room. And at this point, it is very, very dark. As far as I know, there's not much left in it. This is a miraculous, very well-tuned piano. This is our performance space. And right now, there's a marvelous performance going on of things in motion and things that are still. But they're going to ultimately be in motion. The performance will be over in about 4 hours, we're thinking. But sometimes with like Cal's here, it could go on all night. Through these doors is our radio station. It is now an echo chamber, or what we like to call the interrogation room. Currently we are interrogating the vacuum cleaner. And the person interrogating the vacuum cleaner is the plant over there. Here is the exit sign. But don't get confused. This is the entrance to our well upkept office. You can see how clean it is. You can see the surfaces of the desks and the tables. There's a couple computers here, including this one right here, of which screen is brilliantly presented and beautiful. Now that is art. If anything is art, that is art. We got our TVs here, which we have HD Comcast hooked up to. Had. Not anymore, but we did have Comcast hooked up to those TVs. Here is our donation jar. Any takers? Actually, this is what was in it before. Now more accessible. And here is our library of open ideas. You see how open it is? The only thing that's not open is the bicycle. That belongs to the cameraman. And here is a laptop of which power supply never existed when this laptop was in our possession. But it did make it into a video that got somebody in the video almost in trouble. And that was the last video he did for us. It was called Just Beat It. Just beat the sopa act. Or no, beat the sopa in the act. That's what it was. Alright.
Keep the plants together.
Keep the plants together. Here's Mike Callis. Mike Callis.
Hello, everybody.
Say.
Oh, well.
What is your favorite color?
Well, folks,
What is on the top of your mind? It must be something about the plant. Is the plant struggling to leave?
This thing has grown around the table here. It's been here for years. I think it's grown itself to the wall.
I don't think it wants to leave, Mike. We should leave it for Kirby. Kirby will take good care of it.
This thing is really rooted. Get out of control. It's time to let it breathe.
Let it free.
Let it free.
Alright, so while he takes care of the plant, or while the plant takes care of him, however you see it, we are going to go into the kitchen.
Dun, dun, dun.
And before we get to the kitchen, we're going to get into the intermediary kitchen, which includes Ron, the General Patton, and his privates, and what could very well be privates. But very tasty nonetheless. If they are privates, I don't want to know. Right? And here's the kitchen. Everything in this kitchen was used at one point in the past 5 years. Pots, pans, pressure cooker, spinner thing that spins liquid into liquid, and solid into liquid. Garbage bags that's been here forever. More garbage bags. A deck of cards. Some liquor. Himalayan sea salt. And over here is what could possibly be my destiny. No. A beautiful view, to say the least. Especially at night, when it's so dark that the only thing that you can see with that camera is a Roman Polish Catholic Union sign and streetlights. The streetlights are probably more attractive than the Polish Roman Catholic sign. But the two juxtaposition to each other is part of the Union. So we go back inside here, and here's our biggest fan. This fan loves us so much, it's going to be the last thing to leave. It's the biggest fan. And finally, are the exquisite typewriters. This one right here inspired the garlic. The first article ever written about the garlic. And the garlic consisted of this MSA-proof typewriter, which in the second issue we realized the MSA-proof typewriter compromised for ComEd and Layula the Queen. So it starts with a conspiracy that, since it's an electronic typewriter, that each actuation has a different electrical signature that bounces back to ComEd. And the NSA could use that to find out what exactly you're typing. That came to this Oliver typewriter. This one is mechanical, which means it doesn't plug into the wall, and the only way that anybody or agent can find out what it is you're typing is to look at the ribbon. That's why we type over the ribbon more than once. And finally in here is our storage. Our storage has so much stuff in it that it's got so much opportunity for more stuff. And after tonight, all these walls are going to come down and everything is going to be cleared out. And eventually...
Armageddon will begin.
What's that?
Armageddon will begin.
Here, we'll be somewhere else. They could have Armageddon. It's a new chapter, we'll move on. So that's it, folks. Multikulti moves on. Last night at Multikulti.
Yeah,
Broken.
Rapper's Paradise.
The broken piano.
It's that 40.
masterpiece.
Yes.
The grand finale.
This piano was here when we got here, when we first got this place.
Oh wow.
And many strings and many keys.
Have been ruined since.
Yes, and this is what has been. This is the final piece.
I love it.
The conclusion of what's left of it.
Perfect. So I never, don't think I've actually ever gone in here. Can I?
I don't know what the code is.
What?